Welcome to the AlbionTV War Reports, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is February 6th, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen One, and I am joined today by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. We are currently on a 15-minute delay watching a big banana.
Yeah, a big banana here versus PoE. It's been a little bit of a back and forth. Hammer and Sickle calling in reinforcements, but it looks like more reinforcements are streaming in. A big banana is trying to do something with his remaining folks here on the battlefield, but he is on mana, and it looks like his party is dwindling down slowly but surely as the wave of PoE come crashing into Sunken Burrow Spring here. More people coming in around on the southeast side, and it's going to be all she wrote. This isn't the only action that we've spectated so far today. We had, I believe it was Skoyatao and Pro Wakajaka pinned into the tower by Surf, AAA, and the Monkey Alliance. I don't think that they lost a Command Mammoth. I think it got out in the end.
Okay.
But a big banana there.
He didn't get out.
As he drops down to his knees.
There are still more guys dying at the gate, but it looks like it's a wrap here.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be cleanup crew. As big bananas, he seems to like to roam off in like his smaller group around this time. I believe it's not their prime time zone, so they don't mass as many, so he just roams around trying to look for cues to hit and the malarkey like that. So yeah, so far been pretty quiet considering over the last couple weeks it's been just non-stop action as soon as we enter the show.
Okay, we could just go for I Suck. Let's go for I Suck for now. He is in the middle of it. Rapids is still on the outside of this fight, so
alrighty, and here we go with a nice engagement here by Sloth. A nice clump and dump onto Hammer and Sickle. Sloth actually holding the hilltop very well. We did see them initial footing into the war here versus CIR not too long ago on the show, and it was a complete stomp. But now it looks like Black Order have also joined forces with Sloth here in the zone. They just zoned in, so they're going to be getting their bearings. Sloth backing up here to the southwest. Pretty split. They have a massive group over the hilltop to the southeast. Isuck's going to mount up along with his men here. Probably going to be wrapping around, maybe up against the wall. What's his play here? I don't think he knows his play here. Looks like they're going to be backing up towards the territory. More Sloth meeting up with him. What is their debuff here? A level 30% debuff in the zone. I'm wondering if Shiro is in the zone. Yes, he is. If you want to hop on Shiro, he just engaged onto the back end of Russian Guild at the door. Black Order here, just grouping up. Here comes the return engagement. Looks like PoE are a little bit scattered in the winds here. Finally, a nice engagement onto the front line of Black Order. No heals or defensives coming out. There we go. Finally seeing a defensive Locust very late on the engagement. Shiro, though, he's looking for the return for himself. Sloth also making their presence felt now on the northwest side. I believe Friendly Fire just came in. And now we're going to see a big clump on the western side of Shiro just off our screen. That came in pretty nice. No follow-up damage. Look how unorganized Black Order are at the moment. I mean, we're seeing good clumps come in, but here comes the engagement. Sloth, PoE, it's a bloodbath, and it's going to be a deletion on the northeast side. Black Order taking a beating there by PoE. They're going to get pushed back, slowly dwindling down numbers here for Black Order. I'm not sure if Shiro can hang on any longer with this amount of pressure. Magdapug looking for a next engagement. Nice melee DPS, keeping up the pressure on the front line. Look at those heals, not even coming out. That man just got executed with a one-handed mace, for crying out loud. What is going on with this turn for Shiro at the moment?
Shiro.
And look at this, more PoE coming in on the eastern side. Magic Mark also making an appearance now. Damnation Pierce onto the front line. Big clump onto PoE. Brimstone landing. That's going to be a nice clump, but no follow-up damage. One Ava coming in. Where's the melees just to finish that? Finally, we see an execute come in with the Clarent Blade of all things. And it looks like PoE are slowly starting to lose this battle here.
Well, there
Shiro
are a
watch-
lot of forces here. There's a ton of sloth. That entire blob to the left here in the west is all sloth, and they are mammoth. It's a big one.
Yeah.
This menace group, this is with PoE, correct?
I believe so, because they just fully engaged.
Shiro.
Wait, it was kind of a mix.
I can't tell. Yeah, you can't really tell.
There.
Yeah, you have Shiro, PoE, and a number of other offshoots. So it could be difficult to tell. I believe that they just engaged on top of Black Order and not purposely on top of Russian Guild. It seemed like Russian Guild was an accidental hit there. I'm going to go actually and try to find more content from these guys and see what they're doing so we can just find out whose side they're on.
Yeah, but it looked like it was a little bomb squad, if anything. So, nice little group for hire there, I believe. And Shiro's found himself a free Mist Piercer. And I believe some not nice words were just said in Russian in Say Chat. And I believe this is going to be cleanup crew here. Oh, is that the shield finally getting worked on here? Sloth actually hammering away on the infamous Scoia'tael hideout in this zone.
What? Is it? I would be surprised if this thing fell. This thing has been up forever. It's one of the originals, isn't it?
It is one of the originals. It has seen many wars, this hideout.
That's ridiculous. Well, this has been an exciting war, to say the least. We've gotten a lot of action out of it, and it'll be interesting as this thing transfers up north, because I don't think the anti-PoE coalition is going to be satisfied with just the south, because this isn't about territory. This isn't about silver or wealth or control of the environment. This is about obliterating their enemies and taking them off the map. Or at least that's what it sounded like when I talked to the guys from One Punch Man.
Yeah, it's a war of deletion and nothing else. Like, both sides, like, have it in their heads, like, the only way we're going to win this war and this war comes to an end if we completely annihilate them from the game. Like, they're out of here. So, both sides fighting for the same objective. And I so far, anti-PoE coalition coming in strong.
Well, that's the thing, is this has been back and forth. We have to be honest. Like, this has not been a one-sided war. It looks like that when we look at the map right now. But PoE has had many good pushes. They just have not been able to reestablish themselves.
Hop on Dominant. Sorry to cut you off
well,
here.
No, go for it. Please tell me that there's action. That's what I want to see.
Bring some wetland on the choke point once again. Dominant here with the Surf Alliance versus Scoia'tael and Pro Wakajaka. Dominant slowly edging up, looking for an engagement onto the front line. Here comes the cam line, comes the Grove Keepers, comes crashing in. Permafrost onto the back line, not enough follow-up DPSs. So many defensive locusts were burned on the bridge. I think it was a little bit too soon here for Surf, because they're going to get caught out on the re-engagement. One or two members of the front line going to get caught off guard on the choke. Dominant, though, he's looking for a re-engagement. Look how many people are stuck on this choke point. Permafrost connecting as well. There comes the slam with the Grove Keeper defensive locust as well coming down. Any knock up. There we go. Nice camline clump on the southwest side, but Dominant does not want to overextend his Zerg through that choke point yet. I believe there's going to be a group flanking around the northwest side. It looks like, is that AAF company on the northwest side? I think it is. But Dominant pushes through the choke point, breaking the back end. Nice engagement, catching AAF company off guard. Finally breaking through, and he's going to be doing the old wraparound. Big camline clump coming on the western side. The returns are starting to come in here. Camlines not connecting with anything. Surf slowly backing off onto the road. Looks like AAF company looking for a return engagement. That guy just dragged the camman into a clump. Luckily enough for him, the cleanse was there for that clump. No one's going to die on that engagement, but look at this. Pro Wakajaka come crashing in on the behind, on the choke point once again. Surf trying to retreat back through the choke.
They need to get a reset down quick. There's a couple of them, but they're getting bombed on top of the reset here. They're going to be able to turn and use this choke to their advantage. They should be. But Laxef is in there with his Mammoth, and he's going to make it very hard. But they did a great job. Surf did fantastic here. And they're making these guys pay. Though it looks like there's a little bit of AAA Alliance getting punished as well, and they should be teammates.
Yep, but friendly fire on the choke point. It's going to happen. Look at the return engagement comes in. PoE looking a little bit shaken, though, to push up onto the choke point. Surf, though, trying to pick off some of the front line here. And looks like they are going to break through once more. Look at this. Look how low PoE are in the back line. Defensive wind walls coming out. Nice little camland onto the permafrost engagement. No night helms were popped, slowing down the advancing forces of Surf down the road here. Inertia rings are down. Another offensive camland coming out. Or PoE looking for a return engagement. Nice play by the pro Wakajaka. Ava bow there, just piercing right through that club. Blowing down the Zerg here of Surf Wall. I believe they're trying to kite down to the southwest side. Maybe get down to that choke point where it splits off. Very nice place to hold. Another nice little return engagement, but that's going to be a suicide play here by Scoia'tael. No heals for the front line that were kiting. And I don't know if we're going to get another round here. One Punch Man looks like they're cleaning up the southwest side as well. Our PoE here done. Reinforcements, though, coming in on the back end. Who do we have here? Blue Army come crashing in on the back end. Dominant looking for a return engagement already. Nice camline clumps onto the front line of Blue Army. Defensive Locust, though, going to save the boys with that engagement. Dominant leaps back to his Zerg, trying to get those heals. They need to stabilize, find themselves a choke to play out of. They have one to the northwest side. If they kite to the west, resets are down. Surf looking very healthy at the moment. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. They're going to use the choke points here to their advantage. Going to stabilize here. They need to be careful, though. They don't get wrapped by PoE. What a crazy play here by Surf at the moment.
Yeah, we have the guys from BA coming in over the top right into the backside of Surf here, led by On the Tanks, one of the regulars here on the show.
Nice
Great play.
Yep, nice little brimstone engagement, but they need to stop the push here from Blue Army. Blue Army now going to know that they just wasted all their cooldowns. Defensive inertia rings are coming down, though, for Surf. Judicators are down, mitigating some of that DPS output. And looks like Blue Army, though, going to be creeping around the northwest side as well. Dominant, though, looking for an engagement with his Grovekeeper. Does find it onto a couple members on the choke point, but it wasn't enough because they're getting wrapped from the southwest side. A couple Blue Army breaking through that wooden bridge that we see here, that Dominant's crossing. And he's going to meet up with AAA. Yep. Mojo's right on his tail, though. I think
PoE just crashed into him from the south as well. You have Sun and CIR coming up through the south into the north side of Surf here, and it looks like they're getting sandwiched hard.
Yeah, Dominant here mounting up along with a bunch of One Punch Man, just dodging that engagement there from CIR, and Dominant here bowing out of the fight. I'm going to hop in free roam cam real quick as the remaining members of AAA get cleaned up here by Blue Army.
Rushed by Blue Army there. I was watching from the perspective of On the Tanks, and they had an incredible engagement into AAA's backside. Well, first right through Surf into AAA as CIR came up from the south. It was an incredibly powerful hammer and anvil situation.
Yeah, I mean, props to Surf. They held on for
Surf got nailed
a long time, like considering the position that they were in, how many people they were up against. Like, Dominant was able to clear out nearly all of Scoia'tael and Pro Wakajaka, but obviously most likely didn't have a scout on the northeast side. A little bit too late on the counter onto Blue Army when they came in on the northeast side, unfortunately for him. And I don't believe he had any backup, only that small group of AAA One Punch Men that we saw earlier in the show.
And they did get crushed there. They were just right in the wrong spot.
Just queued into the zone, by the way.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Looks like it, yeah. They are waiting outside on the northwestern side, I think.
Okay.
Northwest or northeast?
Driver and cross.
Northwest. So that'll be, when they zone in, it'll be right on top of Blue Army that are currently still dismounted, clearing up some members of One Punch Man. So if raid zone in, they can literally walk right on top of BA, get vision advantage on the map, get that little choke point to their advantage. Probably be able to wipe out BA in one or two engages before CIR and PoE can rotate around to save them. Information that there is fights happening in this zone, so thank you very much for whispering me in game that the action's kicking off. And look at this, Hammer and Sickle 0 point as well, charging right into Shiro's Mammoth. It looks like Black Order very split at the moment. They don't know what's going on. Is he choosing to back up here? I think he is a little bit.
Well, he is outnumbered in this fight, I believe, at this point, with all the PoE that has just zoned in. He does have a couple of mammoths, though. He does have his ballista on the field. He has a good group of men. If they can hold out a little bit, they could secure some really good. Oh, they're getting completely wrapped on this hill, aren't they?
Yeah,
Is that the play?
So Syndic wanted to take that choke point. Looks like Shiro decides to take it himself. The guy drags the Camland into the choke point. No engagement coming in, though. It looks like Hammer and Sickle pushing in from the eastern side along with Russian Guard. Here comes the push. Defensive Inamatic staff going to soak up all the damage here on the choke point. Shiro trying to do what he can to burst some damage out from the Command Mammoth as well. But that's not going to happen, bud.
No, it's just dead Black Order all over the field.
Push. And look at this. It's going to be a deletion here as all sides get wrapped here by PoE. Magic Mark and Shiro's like, yo, Kobe out.
Yeah, they just got completely run over there. All I saw were empty health bars from Black Order members. That was a rough engage. They got completely surrounded very quickly on top of that little hill.
Yep, and reinforcements with Sloth just zoned in, but they're going to zone back out quite quickly. They on Syndic as he cleans up. Yay, they're just cleaning up whoever. That was over in a flash.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those fights today. They just have not lasted very long.
Yeah. They zoning in here. All right.
Momono is on top of Blue Army finally. He has caught up with him over here in Fire Sink Caldera. We'll see if they're still mounted and they're still running, but this is as close as he's gotten to their blob so far. So we'll see if he can force an engagement here.
Alrighty, and just an
eye
update actually. We now know why Syndic rotated all the way around to this area. In Flamog Fork, there is two hideouts, one from Knot and one from White Order, under construction, still vulnerable. So that's why we still have this massive force in Flamog Fork. So we may have another round of action here. Is Momono still on top?
Momono is over in Fire Sink Caldera still. He's finally zoning through. He didn't catch any of the BA guys, and then he decided to hang out at the entrance just waiting for a while, and now they're in High Tree Borderlands.
Oh, they really are on the run here.
Yep, they're doing something. Coming up from the south, I guess.
I believe Blue Army is going to go into Thunder Rock Rapids.
Yep, they're already there, I believe.
The tunnel into Upland, and then they go to Fount and then into Fork. So it looks like the main objectives will be those two hideouts under construction.
There's some recommendations that Mojo goes back to Anglia.
One could wish.
Mm-hmm. For those who don't know, Anglia is part of the old world, where the lowest rank ZVZers would duel it out.
Correct. Shiro, just chilling. I'm going to stick on Shiro for now, because I believe Syndic's in the queue. I think I'm having a little bit of connection issues on top of Shiro at the moment.
He seems okay for me. How long are these hideouts still? Let me check. 4 minutes on the northern one.
Oh. Help on Syndic. He just engaged White Order on the first hideout here. Going to be a faux deletion. Literally just walked in and walked out of White Order. Black just Order now coming in from the southeast side. Syndic looking to get an engagement. Nice melee damage actually coming in.
Nice engagement by Black Order here. Look at all that, the chunking damage that they did against PoE. Not enough to follow up and finish them, though. That would have been the time where you want to roll through and crush somebody. Just not enough DPS to do it.
And look at that. That's the DPS that Black Order needed. It's going to be a deletion on that clump. That Ballista is now questioning where he wants to go. He was auto-locked on Shiro, I believe. But now, I think he's lost. I think Shiro's gone already. Not even close to this battle.
Shiro
believe-
stripped naked and demounted on the tower, and in the meantime, the White Order hideout finished its construction phase. The northern one should still have like 3 minutes left on it.
Okay. Wow,
And
very
there's
lucky
nobody
on
up here at the
timing.
northern one right now, currently, for dark set.
I think they're gonna hold. There's no need for them to come down here. That was a very nice timing for White Order. Considering that their hideout
There
just
is
came
a
into construction.
fight
Look at this coming
between
in.
Not and PoE in the top north corner here, as Reject Party is taking down the PoE forces that came to take down this hideout.
And in the center of the map on Syndic as well, Sloth meet them head to head on the middle of the road. It was going to be a nice engagement coming in. Black Order now finally getting some men to hit the backhand. Syndic going to back off as well down the road. PoE in the middle of a sandwich here, but I don't think Black Order have a shot caller. They're looking very disorganized, and CIR going to be come crashing into Syndic and the PoE boys as they carry on marching southwest to delete the remaining forces of Black Order here. And I'm not sure if Sloth backed off or what the deal was. I don't see any name tags pushing down.
Nope, I don't see any either. It looks like they pushed north, actually.
Magic Mark is still on the field for the Black Order guys, and he's fighting a little bit of hammer and sickle up there, but
Alrighty, hopping on to Magic Mark then, as they are indeed thick in the action. That blob slowly advancing towards them from the south. They need to be careful here. Mark half HP on the Mammoth, not though getting pushed off this hideout. It's still in construction phase here. I don't know if it's going to survive.
Momono is engaged as well over in Thunder Rock Upland here. He has engaged against BA finally, and as well as a number of PoE.
Alrighty, hopping on over to him then. I believe if you want to leave Magic Mark on the second monitor, he looks like he was getting targeted here. Momono, though, looking for an engagement onto Blue Army.
BA looking really disorganized here. They are running in all different directions as they were crashed by Raid.
Yeah, and they're also here. Now we have Elevate coming in as well. Looks like Blue Army are done already. Is Mojo even on the field here? He is. He's mounted, heading to the southwest door, once again running for his life. It's not a good day for the PoE coalition today.
And Syndic is still on the run here as everything has come over the top to the north, and it looks like they're positioning themselves to get a shot at this mammoth.
there is actually a tiny fight over that hideout in construction. If some PoE members are on it, they're smacking it down, and a few people are trying to push them off.
From Not, I believe,
And
right?
now PoE is rushing in, and I think they'll get it.
If they all
17
crash on top of it like this, they
15,
will. The Sloth has to
14,
come down off the top.
12,
Nope, it's too late.
10, 9, 8. Oh my god. They're not getting it. 5, 4, 3. Wow.
One, and it's built.
Nope, it's done.
It's built.
Well,
It doesn't get much closer than that, boys. And Not engages now, right after the hideout comes live. Not engages off the top and starts clapping those boys at the hideout right now. And coming from underneath, you have, I believe that's Elevate.
Black Order coming
Black
in from
Order,
the
sorry.
southeast.
My bad.
Syndic steaming through, trying to break ground here onto the forces of Black Order through the choke point. A lot of members on both sides taking L's. Big Hamline clump on the eastern side of Syndic at the moment. Nice clump onto Black Order. It's going to be a deletion on that group. I believe Black Order now broken here. That's a T8 Grovekeeper that I got on my eyes on. He's going to make it out, though. I don't believe... Are Not still on the field to the north? Or are they pushing? No, Not are just chilling here on Mac the Puck. We'll hop on Mac the Puck. He is chasing down some remaining members of Black Order. Hey. Wow. Okay. Very, very close construction phase hideout there. God bless. And it's going to be a deletion on the door. Some
Yeah, it's
Not members getting caught off guard.
PoE finally getting a victory today.
Well, the hideouts went up.
Yeah, both hideouts
Yeah,
went up.
I'm saying they killed those guys on the door. I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, ow. Check it. Yeah, looks like everyone's starting to head home here. Mojo with a tier 1 blob.
There's still a bit of a fight going on over here in the fork as Momono is trying to catch out some guys here from Hammer and Sickle as Elevate and Raid are kind of just running through the zone trying to get all these very confused PoE members, of which there seem to be a ton of them. If they regrouped a bit, they would have some a fighting force here.
Yeah, it is cluster queued in this zone, but I believe it's all Raid and Monkey. Yep. Watch out for that friendly fire on the door.
Yeah, they're gonna do it anyway.
No. Yeah, they're fine.
There are still a bunch of PoE guys here in this zone, though, very disorganized and getting cut down as they flee in every direction.
Yep, and checking around here.
Well, now that we have a bit of a downtime, I got some interesting community news, guys.
What's that?
You remember Seed from Arch? Seed from Arch. He created one of the Albion rap songs. It was the one about Arch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's got a new song coming out. We're going to be premiering it on Monday during the community show. I'm going to give you guys a clip later today when we have a little bit more downtime. I've got to cue this song up. Bogul's going to play about, 10, 20 seconds, maybe a minute. But I'm going to tell you, it's the best song that has been created for Albion so far. I mean, it's that much better than Judy Boots.
Impossible.
I know you say that now, but Bogul, you've heard it. But you didn't click on the button because it's rap.
Yup. I'm a man of high culture, classical music, jazz, that kind of thing. Death metal.
Grandpa's music. Yeah.
Lovely.
By the way, we only have 10 minutes until we have to leave. We have our next show, actually.
We have the 20 versus 20 Crystal League coming up.
Yes, we do. We will be covering the level 4s.
The level 3 and then a level 4, yeah.
Yes, we did unfortunately miss the level 5s due to some technical issues that we were experiencing earlier today. We were glad we were able to clear them up in time to at least bring you some ZVZ action. Sorry about the level 5s. We will have this cleared up for the next ones for sure.
Don't curse the level 6.
I don't want to curse the level 6s. I really wanted to be here for the level 5s today.
Yeah.
Happens.
We might have to do some VOD review on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see if we can't get some of these. We did see a few of them up as we were trying to take care of our issues, but we'll see if we can't get a few recordings to show you guys on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or maybe even on Sunday, as we do Crystal Leagues on Sundays as well.
That's true. We could actually do it on the Sunday. It would make sense.
More sense, yeah, since it's 20v20s and I have you here for that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's plan for that, guys. Tune in tomorrow for 20v20 Crystal League action.
No, tune in 10 minutes for 20
Well,
minutes.
we'll be here in
Don't stress them out, Bogul.
guys.
We good. We have a little bit of time. Yeah. You have 7 minutes, Shozen.
Wonderful.
Actually, in 7 minutes, the matches start.
The matches start, so I'd like to be in 2. Can we end this in 2, guys? I don't see any more fighting going on. I have hopped around the world. It does look like the content for today in our ZVZ show is over.
Yep. We can end it here. And I guess that's my cue to tell the audience they can check out our past shows, the 20v20 Crystal League, the 5v5 action, the War Report, the Invasion Day coverage. All can be found on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV. Our interviews can be found elsewhere, though, can't they, Shozen?
Yeah.
Did he just leave?
I think so.
I think he said yes, right? You heard that, guys? I think he said yes, and then he wanted to say on Albion TV SoundCloud, where I think we'll have the next one up pretty soon. I think tomorrow. SoundCloud.com/AlbionTV. That's what he wanted to say before he left.
Yeah, and
Wow.
also anywhere else where you can get your podcasts from, you just type in Albion TV on the search bar and they do pop up. So not just on SoundCloud, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be back in 2 minutes time.
I mean, it's
Or-
either the three of us or the two of us, right? So
Yeah.
we will
I'm
have-
here, guys. I'm here. I just keep getting disconnected every 5 minutes off the internet for about 30 seconds. Apparently, they're running tests on the line.
Oh, neat.
So I
Well,
don't know how long that's going to go on. They said for the rest of the day. Apparently, we had a blizzard, and we have another one incoming. So they're trying to secure our internet for the next week. Not much I can do about it, guys.
let's turn it off, and we will be right back with the 20 versus 20 Crystal League level 3 and level 4 matches. So see you guys in just a minute or two.